Oh, I'm mentally preparing. And I'm probably gonna type because it's quiet time. It's quiet time. Does this look like clean air to you? Does this look like I showered? Guys, green Twitter. It's so clean. No, I haven't washed it yet. But yeah, this is like, I'm like, I need to wait another week or something. It's been way too early. I usually wait way longer. But my head is kind of itchy. I don't know. I might not shower today. The itch stops. The itching stops. Oh my god. I hate this chair. This is like the most uncomfortable chair. All chairs are stupid, but this one's especially tough. Yeah, because there's 8 people. I'm not a fun person. It's funny, like YouTube's actually censoring it. I have to unblock it. They just said I love feet and YouTube censored that. And I have no, I don't have, I have like, what's it called? I didn't put any moderation. You can select, I guess, to have it more sensitive. Like I have like no auto moderation, but YouTube still has obviously its own, and it's like censoring I love feet. It's YouTube's on people's feet fetishes. It's on. Yeah, cringe winners. Yo, Botanic Relief in the chat. Buddy, what is up? Brighter Darkless is great. Yeah, well, we gotta lose that hair because it looks better because it's dark. I'll show you guys what's actually going on with the hair. Back. Okay, a weird thing happened. Am I back? So let me check. Is it working? Let me check. Test. Okay, I should be here. I'm here. Your loser retard. Cool leaders here. Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna show the hair. Oh, it's gonna be great. So let's see what's going on. I'll lose a hair. How many years in total were you in prison? Unfortunately, not. I have a goal to get in the drunk tank sober. I want to I want to try to accomplish that. If you guys got ideas, um, I don't want to cause too much of a like. Yeah, I was gonna Google it to make sure, but when you get in the drunk tank, does it go on your record? You guys can tell me. We're the goal is troll doll, okay? The goal is troll doll. Okay, that's better. All troll doll's not working, but everyone gets so fascinated by the hairs, and then I'm like, they ain't seen nothing yet. They ain't seen nothing yet. Like they be talking about the hair, and it's not as cool as this. Okay, I'm gonna turn that disgusting bright light off. Disgusting. Disgusting. Tell me you're liberal without telling me you're liberal. LOL. Yeah, it's annoying that um they took the cool hair color. Yeah. Haha. Like, yeah, it's interesting. I was, I had a pink wig when I was doing sketches of the Wokes. And then now I just have my own cool, fun hair. But they take the fun things. Um, it's fun, but then it becomes a thing. Like the rainbow. Um, if I wear a rainbow shirt or necklace or thing or something, I don't know. It's like people believe things about belief. They think I have beliefs, certain ones that I don't have, maybe some I do have, and it's just like all this annoying shit gets projected onto fun stuff and hair, cool hairstyles, and but yeah, obviously there is a correlation between the bright hair. I just have retard hair. It's just I'm a retard, and my hair has to match my tardness, so that's what's up. Honestly, the brown hair is so boring and blah, and it's just so dull and poopy. Like whatever, it's fine, but it honestly, aesthetically, like yeah, a lot of people are not. They're really boring. The normals are so fucking boring, and they're not into the fun hair. But aesthetically, um, the bright red is actually so much better than dark brown. I feel the dark brown will make my eye bags and dark circles. It'll make it even more accentuate. Like my hair's all well. That's yeah. Look at it. Look at it. This gloomy troll. Um, like the bright red, it brightens up the face a bit. It does actually. It does. And so aesthetically, it's just better than the dark brown. But yeah, the normals would prefer I have a normal natural. Color. You should do it green, dude. I've already thought of that. Yeah, that's like the plan. Okay, no, yellow. I wanna do yellow, but it's probably gonna clash with my skin tone. I do technically have an olive undertone of skin, even though I'm a pale. I'm Greek and I didn't know I was green for so many years. Guys, it's so annoying when you don't know you're green and you go about your life thinking you can do shit that you can't, thinking you can pull off and wear certain colors, and it just makes you look so sickly. Yeah, I didn't know why I looked disgusting. Um, yeah, wearing olive green is not the vibe, but I like um is it a cargo jacket? You know those like military style type of or like cargo jacket? Is that what's called? I got one time and then I didn't know I was green and I just looked bad. I looked sickly. Like I couldn't figure it out. Or I'll look yellow. It's the olive undertone, so it changed my life. And for some reason, the bright red does work with my undertone. But yeah, green hair. So yeah, easy being green. Yeah, camo. It wasn't camouflage though. It was all one color. It was like an olive cargo jacket. Let me see. Yeah, if you Google, yeah, that's the type of jacket. If you Google olive cargo jacket, yeah, ew, that color looks really, really bad on me. I feel really bad because yeah, it's green on green. Just brings out more of the green. But yeah, I'm an alien, so it makes sense that I'm green. So I'm not fucking human. I'm not a normal human. Ew. Um. Okay, I want to do. Uh, I do want to do like really bright green hair just to try it out, like really, really light. Like that could be okay with the olive because that's not olive, obviously. Like ew, olive hair. Ew, that'd be gross. It's like swamp hair. Um, I want to do yeah, like a kind of really bright green. I do not want to do the blue green. I've done that on the ends. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do like the dark. It's like a dark blue green thing. And I did some research a bit ago and it was saying that color looks good, can look really nice on, excuse me, olive skin. I want to do like a very, very light green or something. But before that, I'm trying to decide. I don't know. The yellow just might be yellow. Okay, I want to try yellow just because it's like the most unpopular color. Because ew, popularity, guys. Ew. I'll try to show you a picture of yellow hair that looks cool. This girl pulled it off on the Pinterest. Um, just make sure my notifications are off in case we get a text. So, and then if I do yellow and don't like it, I can easily go back to red. I can easily go back to red. But I just want to have pea hair because it's a cool thing. Oh yeah, because so there's a few different options for the yellow. So yeah, the tone. So it's interesting. There's like this very golden sort of yellow. Um, so this, but that might be too, like, I don't think I'm pale enough. She's very pale. And then with the olive undertone might look poopy. Um, so that's maybe a bit too like orangey. Oh wait, no, I had my retard brain's trying to figure this out. Yellow hair. Okay, I have a whole what's it called? I don't know, album called Yellow Hair. Okay, this girl looks really good with it. Okay, this could work, but I don't know. Cause she does look like she kind of has olive skin. I wanted to do like a fake, I wanted to do like a Barbie look, like a very like a caricature. She looks really cool with that, guys. She pulled it off very well. Um Was that Vicky? I don't know who that is. Oh, that looks really cool with the shirt. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so cool. So, yeah, next, I don't know. Red's just kind of my color, and there's a lot of symbolism. She looks dope. There's all this symbolism with the color red with me and meaning. So it's kind of my thing. So if I do yellow, it for sure I think wouldn't be a long-term thing. And I would just go back to red because it's so easy to go. You just, yeah, you gotta take all the red out and then you try to do yellow. Going yellow is gonna be hard. They can pull out as much red color from my hair, but to get the yellow I want, my hair has to be bleached pretty light. And like, I don't want to go any lighter than what it was bleached for the red because, yeah, I don't want to totally fry my hair. I'm not going to do double bleach. Hmm. I like that sharp contrast you have with the yellow. Black and yellow, guys. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Do you know that song? What the heck is that on your profile? Are you talking about my picture, my profile pic? Um, the orange hair, yeah, my profile pic. AI did me dirty. AI did me dirty. And they put my hairline way back here, and but they didn't actually AI did a cool loser thing. It made me look like such a cool loser. So that's my profile pic. So yeah, I guess we see what I look like with orange hair, and then yellow's not too much. The orange hair, my profile picture. Let's see if I can just show it. I guess you guys can see it on your end. I don't think you can even make it go big. It won't let me click it because I'm live streaming, so it's just gonna go to my live stream. Um, but anyways, that picture, it's blurry. The orange doesn't look too bad. I also, yeah, wanted to do orange. Maybe we go red to orange to yellow. And back down again. Because I really, really like Clementine from Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Her hair is really cool. I'll show you guys. But yeah, the yellow is it's just the most unpopular color, right? And I just want to be an unpopular. Her hair's kind of different. This is more red. This is darker now. Yeah, she has a bunch of different colors in it. That's like the light orange. That's cool. That's cool. That's the color. Yeah, that's red, pretty much. Yeah, that's what I was going for when I got the red. And then yeah, it's faded and stuff, but it was kind of close to that. I like the red orange. And then, okay, we're almost done with the hair. I just want to show you guys the green that I was digging. This is pretty bright. This is pretty bright. Like it needs to be intergalactic, right? Or even this. Oh, it's so Dion. Oh my god. It'd be cool. It's like a sort of a blonde green, but then you got to get it right because, or this is in between yellow and green. But yeah, that tone, I don't know, that might look just real poopy on me. But that's it's so specific. Like you can fuck it up so bad. Yeah. So this, it's like this is a little bit too washed out. It's just a little bit too washed out to where it's like kind of blonde, but like green tingy. Um, it's like one shade. It's like point one of a shade off. it changes the whole vibe. It can just be just a total disaster. That's just how I am. And then this is cool. Is the mint green, the mint school. But yeah, your hair's got to be so fried for that. It's got to be so light. This is kind of sick, but it's too much going on for me because yeah, I don't like my hair too many colors at once, like even the roots. But yeah, that's where I draw the line because you do this and then you get roots and then your hair is like three different fucking colors, but it is kind of cool. Um, and yeah, we are just chaotic here. So yeah, I gave up trying to coordinate outfits and colors. Like my fucking style is that it's so chaotic and it doesn't match because to actually coordinate. Okay, this was like the Barbie look I was going for with the red or with the yellow hair. The orangey, like a caricature. I wanted to go like ultra femme, I guess, but as a um I don't know. I don't know if I'm trying to make a statement with it or I just don't like actually I like to go extreme. I like to go so it's like if I'm going to go femme for once, I want to go fake. Like I want to go really extreme. I want to have like yellow hair, like yellow bar and then like ultra pink clothing and I don't know, it's got to be a persona. It can't be like trying to actually be serious, like fully serious. But if that's me being serious, me being serious is a fucking joke to the normals. I don't know how to explain, but yes, flames, the spark, channel with wind, emergent flame, perfect. What are we talking about now? What do you do for a living? I'm a loser retard. I'm sponsored. Oh, right. I forgot too. I run a cult. I have a cult. I'm a cult leader. So I'll put the cult link in the chat if you want to check it out. There's the cult. I'm gonna pin it. Pinned it. Okay. You could pull off the green, you think? That green. Yeah, the intergalactic, the light green. But yeah, the only thing, the red has been great because your hair, yeah, doesn't have to be bleached so light, right? And then it covers like when the red washes out, it gets really uneven and stuff. Um, but going on, it's super even because you're putting a darker color, whereas your hair has to be bleached pretty evenly to pull off the yellow. Like I don't know, as soon as you put the yellow color in, that's the thing. Yeah. The light colors are gonna fade so quickly. They're gonna fade so quickly, I feel, and then get very patchy. That's the thing. The color does not stay, but my shower is gross, but I like showers. Ew, showering is poopy. There's so many steps. There's so many steps to the showers. I forgot. Yeah, today. I don't know if we're gonna shower. I have dry shampoo, so that might be what we do today. I wonder if we had a kid together, what shade of green we would make. I have pure bright green eyes with dirty blonde hair. Oh, cool. That changes shades when the season changes. Wow. Leopard eyes. So I got actual leopard eyes. Oh my god, leopard eyes. Leopard eyes. It's you. Guys, leopard eyes is funding this retard's existence right now. They are insane. They are sponsoring me for 400 Canadian dollars a month. I'm trying to still process this. Um and yeah, I didn't know what to say and so I don't know if they saw it, but I did do a cult ritual expression of gratitude. There's a reply on the cult page. And then yeah, videos, it's just ridiculous. And then it gave me an idea. Yeah, I want to just post it as a YouTube short with no context too. The video reply. I don't know if that's public too for everyone to see on the cult page, those comments maybe. And then it started to really come together after. Yeah, I didn't know what to say. I was just like I just like did such a fun thing, and it was like, how do you say thank you to that contribution too? So then I just did like a fun video, and then it gave me an idea to just, yeah, troll YouTube shorts. I want to troll YouTube shorts. I've wanted to for a long time, but I haven't really known exactly how. And it's like, that's how, just the randomest shit for no reason, no context. Um, yeah, I might just title it LRG. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, I could show you guys. Let's see here. Um, how do I find the video? No. App. Guys, does the phone app kind of suck? Oh, you have to click on stuff to see it. Okay. Um, okay, I gotta put the AirPods off or you guys won't hear it. It was funny. What month are you in? June 11th, 1994. I'm gonna post this to YouTube Shorts. Ting ting wala wala bang bangu I ting ting wala wala bang bang ting 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 wala bang bang. Guys, I'm such a loser that I just like watched that over and over to myself. I don't know, I was just so thrilled of what I did, the art that I made. And so I want to do shit like that on YouTube Shorts. So I want to post that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to title it LRG. And yeah, no one's going to know what it means and they're going to have to figure it out. Figure it out. The cool people, the disciples know what LRG is, and the uncools, the non-losers, the cringe winners don't know. So are the AirPods back? Are they working? I don't know if they connected, because I want to talk quiet sometimes. Please give me an advice. What is the advice? My friend is so slim. Wow, me who looks like an elephant, please. I don't know what to do. People always compare me. That's annoying. What should they do? If you're happy with how, if you if you are happy with how you feel and look and stuff, then there's no problem. It's hard though to tune that shit out, but it's cool to be the unpopular thing. Like, I'm just embracing my unpopular things, like being a nervous freak. So that's something that people, for me, that was a lot of my social thing, was like being a nervous freak and blushing and being embarrassed all the time. And it's like, oh, your face is so red. Like, people don't know. They just like, that's all they got. That's all they got. They don't got cool topics. They don't got like cool retard info dumps to dump on people. They're just like, derp the derp, like, oh, you look bigger, or you, and she's smaller, and oh, your face is, oh, and they just like point out the most obvious shit sometimes, or just like surface level, like meaningless shit. Um, so yeah, if you got no problem This is probably considered unpopular opinion at this point. Like, I don't know. My opinion though, like for it's like the whole body positivity thing, I feel like that doesn't really work. There's kind of it's and there's like a difference. There's a difference between like for me, I'll speak to my own experience. Like I had gained some extra I was just carrying like extra weight that didn't fully feel like me and it was like trauma stuff because like I was just like really eating to regulate my nervous system stuff like that and like I didn't like how I looked. Like I wasn't really it was like I kept thinking I had to convince myself that I liked physically I had to like completely just love that or something. And then there's a difference between loving yourself. Like there's a difference too between not being like a fan if you don't it's if you don't feel good like I wasn't I because I genuinely wasn't feeling good too like I was tired all the time and I wasn't like I move around a lot and I do stuff and I was like being not I was well I was hermiting hard and then I wasn't being myself like I like to dance and move all the time and then I wasn't even like stimming and I wasn't like being myself and then I feel like that reflected on my body but then that has nothing that's separate to like um loving who I am and kind of my soul, but then like I don't gotta love my I it's yeah, loving your body, it's like I'm trying to explain. I'm on eggshells. I'm on eggshells. I'm on eggshells. I'm on eggshells. I just am because this is like it's like a sensitive thing, but it changed things for me. Or there's also yeah, it's like not identifying too. It's not identifying with your body and how you look but then it can have an effect completely with like how you're feeling or your expression. It's like it can be part of um why okay, I'm just on eggshells like okay. I don't know if they're still here. Where are they like I am like I need to not care about offending people because it's I have like it's all love for it's I don't know how to explain. Okay, stop. Okay, okay. It's such a thing now in our culture. The weight thing is such a thing. Um I'm just like over the body complete body positivity. It's it all has to do with the person. It's like if they want to change it, if they're not happy. If other people are making like fuck them. Fuck the others. Like they can suck a freaking sour key. They can suck a sour key, okay? Um, but it's like, yeah, it's just bringing this up in me because it's making me think of me and when I wanted to change my own body and stuff, like I hid it. I kept it to myself because there is now this whole thing of this like even wanting to change or it gets imbalanced, it gets imbalanced. And then now with the weight and with the women and everything too, it's like I don't even know if that person was female. I think they probably are. I don't know. They had a female name technically. Like I'm just oh my god, I'm scared. Okay. So let's talk about it. We're talking about the things. Okay. If I hurt people's feelings, it's fine. Like, but that's not the intention. Um, So what was I saying? Oh, the Ozempic stuff now? Yeah, I do want to talk about this because it's a big thing in our culture and like the women and the weight and it's like it's really, really imbalanced. It's like when I wanted to lose some weight, I was in like the higher end. I wasn't considered the whole weight calculator, like BMI, I wasn't considered overweight, but I was, like, at the far end, and then, like, ideally, it just, like, wasn't where I kind of more naturally sit. I was, like, in a very dysregulated state, especially like, I couldn't regulate my nervous system, right? I was, like, using food and excessively, and I didn't like it. I was, like, beholden to food. I, like, couldn't stop eating a lot of times too, but I still was, like, not considered overweight, but that's a whole sense of that's a whole thing too, where it's like other women will also, if they find out that I want to lose weight or I wanted to, I did get confused because it was like, it seemed like it would then be made that I have such a problem because I'm not even heavy enough to need to, or they'd be like, you're fine, or you don't need to lose weight, or this, or this. It's like this whole thing. It's become this like really, really big thing too, because the women still to this day, yeah, we're very fucking judged by our bodies. It's all body stuff. It's like the weight and everything. And oh my God, it's nuts. I watched this creator, I can't remember her name now. She makes videos about, it's like the early 2000s, I think, around that era. And I'm 32, I'm a millennial. And a lot of, yeah, the millennials is just totally, it got totally messed up about what a normal, healthy body was. And she talks about the actors, celebrities, whatever, people at the time in the early 2000s to maybe mid 2000s. Yeah, I don't know. But they were calling them fat. They were calling like normal, healthy females, like actually just, uh, they were fine. They were actually fine. Like the ones that were considered more normal, like the ones that weren't quote fat or whatever at that time, were literally probably semi-starving themselves. They were on like these really, really strict diets. And yeah, a lot of the women on camera were pressured, I think, by maybe, yeah, the producers or whoever, or just socially. It became this like cultural thing. Oh my God, it's so interesting too, because, oh yeah. So recently I watched a video about eating disorders, and I had not known this. Guys, they used to, in the Victorian era, what year was it? They had romanticized tuberculosis patients who were like very thin and sickly. And it's this whole thing that's been happening for, I've been getting into it. I want to figure it out. I want to figure it out. But well, yeah, there's a lot to it. The obsession with the skinniness obsession, say, but that like specifically a lot of women, like I still have this. I still have it, guys. I will just say it. I'm gonna say my shit. I'm putting it out there. I still want to be skinnier sometimes for attention. For attention. I do. I didn't get I like guys, I as a kid, I I fantasize about breaking my arm, not the breaking part, but like the cast part. I wanted a cast so bad because I saw what fucking happened when the kids who broke their arm, got the cast. I saw what happened and they got a lot of attention and everyone signed their little cast. And I was really jealous. I was really jealous. You look like you used to remind the teacher that they forgot to collect the homework. What? That's like the opposite, dude. It's censoring. I gotta. Oh my god, you guys are silly. The boys are horny. They're always horny. Fellas are always horny. Um, it was my attention you were seeking. Yeah. So this video was really, really good, and I will find the creator because I just stumbled upon her channel and it's very interesting. And she actually, so she's autistic, and then it's this whole thing. Okay, guys, it's a whole fucking. Ugh, we're gonna info dump. We're not showering. Fuck the shower. Fuck the disgusting shower. um, I stole Robbie Hoffman's personality. If anyone's wondering, like it's really evolving, especially into her and her cadence and everything. I don't have my own personality. I just steal other people's things. And okay, I came up with this. I get this. This is mine. This is mine. Okay. This is my gesture. This is my one fucking thing I got going for me. Okay. But everything else is Robbie Hoffman. She's a comedian and she's a fucking shit. Okay. She's the shit. And I talk like her. It's evolved. Yeah. More sounding like her these days. So, the creator, okay, I saved it to playlist. Just give me a second. Hold on. Stop.
If you are someone who is
Okay. Of Herbs and Altars. Let's see. At. I'm really vibing with her videos, her channel. It is good shit. Where the hell did the live stream chat go? I've seen a popular do that gesture before. Oh no. Of Herbs and Altars. So this video, the video that talked about the tuberculosis fantasization, let's find it. It says what really lies. You guys are gonna hear it. I'm gonna take out the AirPods. Called What Really Lies Behind the ED Need to Look Sick. Oh my god, it's really hard to navigate between the chat and okay, we got too many tabs and things and for this retard brain. We gotta figure it out. I just want to go to the tuberculosis part.
Fever and their visible fragility.
And it was too intense because, okay, she started talking about the autism thing. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to be able to, like, explain or say the words, probably. But, okay, guys, I have a theory. Oh, shit. It's been on Top Chat this whole time. I hate it. I hate it. YouTube always, it, like, defaults the chat to Top Chat, and then it doesn't show all your guys' messages. So stupid. I have a theory that Ariana Grande is autistic, okay? The personas, the masking, I have a theory she's autistic. And then the connection, yeah, with eating disorders, all the autism, and then it's like the need to control something, and then also like not getting the attention or like the pain is on the inside, and then until outwardly it's seen that you're struggling, like you're not taken seriously. It's the autism, the retard trauma, it's a thing. And so yeah, I still have, it's chill though, and it's like I could not eat. Like I could never achieve. Okay, I guess trigger. I guess I don't know about the trigger warnings. Like trigger warning. I don't know. I feel like we need to kind of get a bit desensitized in ways of talking about things so that it's not so triggering to just say it and it's kind of exposure therapy. But then at the same time, people like who are genuinely struggling with an eating disorder, certain topics and things, like they need to protect themselves, and also they need to control their triggers. I feel like they need to, like, it depends. There's like a cocooning with stuff and trauma and like, but yeah, if I start talking about the thing and then they know, they're just gonna shut me off, right? Like what, how do you know how triggering it's gonna be just by saying trigger warning? I guess, do you go trigger warning eating disorders? Is that how it's like? Some people just say trigger warning and then I'm not gonna be able to get through anything because I'm a retard. But
no one cares, but I'm info dumping because this is, um, it is easier to get it out. And because someone commented something a while ago, and that's what even got me on this topic. And like, I can't really process things sometimes, just something on my own. Something has to kind of spark the conversation about it, or in a certain way, or I just actively having some sort of conversation. I guess me monologuing now to you guys, it connects the dots, and the patterns and things. And uh yeah, I know, just thinking it with my own self works too, and talking to myself, and then doing my little research and stuff. But then it is interesting. um I don't know. I'm just gonna. I don't know where. Whatever the fuck happens on the lives. Okay, like sometimes I don't even want to talk, and I just want to be so nothingness. I want to be nothingness. Sometimes we're still getting there. Like I still become something. I just want to be okay being a nothing. So maybe that'll happen on a different life. But we're getting into it. We're info dumping, and then this is where though I still like put pressure to juggle the chat. And I'm kind of just I'm gonna have to just full info dump, and for my own self. Like I wanted to do this for my own self. So this is like, it's just, it's still easier to talk to something rather than just talk to my own self about it. Like I'm telling it out. I'm telling it out. And this is better than ChatGPT because ChatGPT talks back, but I can just ignore the chat. Um, and then honestly, it's being recorded. If I ever wanted to go back and see what happened, my stream of consciousness, I can find this video and then watch it back, and then maybe make some more cohesive bullet points or something, or come up with, if I want to try to do some sort of cohesive video about this whole thing and topic and all the stuff. But um where do we start? Like, where do we even start? I don't know. It's just the underlying autism that people have just had, like having a monotropic brain. That's just been forever, I feel. But it's been, we hadn't been able to like cope or regulate our own nervous system, and I feel like a lot of times it manifests in these disorders. The eating disorder thing, and then, but then yeah, it's not just, yeah, it's not black and white. Like, you gotta be careful too. But it's like, not everyone with an eating disorder probably like has autism, or like it can happen also with a polytropic brain. I would think, like, yeah, obviously nothing's black and white, but it feels like, and it seems like, guys, there's connections, and it like makes so much fucking sense. And then it's like, I'm sorry, but the doctors are dum-dums. The doctors are dum-dums, because it's just kind of this more simple underlying core of monotropic brained people get they get traumatized in a certain way. Everyone be getting traumatized, I feel, but like it's like, and the way to manage it, like, it just makes so much sense. The control thing, like, you can't even control your environment and things. Like, when you're autistic, it can be really hard to, you don't even know how to, this is a fucking problem. This is a fucking problem. We'll get into get into it. um we're punished for regulating our retard system. We're punished for regulating our nervous system. It's like wrong. Or just to exist how we naturally are to exist. If I'm doing the retard rock, if I'm doing the retard flail, if I'm talking how I talk with my retard mouth and vocal cords, so there's a lot of masking that happens, and it's just really exhausting. Like, I gave myself mental illness. I gave it to myself. But it was a survival thing. Like, my body took over to survive. But it's like, I don't know, for me, it is very healing to see it in the way I see it now, as in like, yeah, no, I didn't just like have this mental illness thing. It's like I did that for you guys. I fucked my head up so you guys were like um okay with me. I'm just talking about in general the public society, the normals, the like standards, the social standards. When I say you guys, obviously we got a bunch of cool loser retards here, okay? Um so the whole thing is just a gaslight though. The whole thing is a gaslight. It's there's just such a strong connection between being autistic but then not even knowing, or like you can fall through the cracks because you can mask, you're like appearing fine enough and then no one fucking believes you. No one believes you. No one takes you seriously. Um I literally called a kid's helpline and that I got scorned for prank calling. Like I just it's I don't know, there's something off with how maybe we talk or are, or it's like, but also when we're masking, it is like kind of disingenuous. Like I understand how me in this like masked sort of state can come off. It's just never fucking damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because it's like if I don't mask at all, if I'm fully unmasked, then I'm can be really pissing people off, or like, yeah, I'm not taken seriously and whatever. And so it's so stressful because when you go to the doctors too, or the dumb doctors or whoever, and then if you it just was automatic. I couldn't not mask, but then it's like, oh, you're fine, or you appear, there's no problems, and it's like you're forcing yourself to be neurotypical because you had to. Like you can't even not fucking do it, dude. I couldn't not do it. Like I was like sitting proper at the therapist. I was like still, dude. I was um so not me, and I was so terrified to not make eye contact with her, but it was like excruciatingly uncomfortable. And then I allowed myself to like not, she was fine with me not looking at her. It wasn't like she was pressuring me to look at her, but just the trauma, and like my body would not let me. Like it was like you just like I don't know, yeah. People don't know, but I want to
Seen
find
by
the
some
tuberculosis
as
part of this
alluring.
video.
About internalized misogyny, that so many women also buy into this trope, from the big stereotype of wanting a tall man who makes you feel small to actively shrinking yourself for
Yeah, there's
what?
different parts of it. So it's like I feel there's could be a big autism component of eating disorders, and then specifically with women there is the um the conditioning of, yeah, what she's talking about with to be small and like fragile, and like it's was socially accepted and approved of to be that, and more quote weak, like you don't talk back. And yeah, the misogyny stuff is like a component to not take up space. And I relate to that, feeling really uncomfortable just like taking up space. And obviously like men can have that too, and the social anxiety and I don't know. Let's just see what the chat's doing. Let's just see. I have a little ASD, Asperger's. You cool? You cool retard too. You cool retard too. My friend is slim. Oh, did you comment earlier? Okay, yes. My friend is slim. I am fat. I want to be confident in myself, but it's not happening. Please give me some advice. Okay. First of all, don't listen to me. Listen to yourself. But yeah, if you're gonna ask of like what I think, I can say it. But I'm very much pro people tuning into them their own selves and not just doing something that someone else said. But okay, yeah, understandable to feel uncomfortable around them. and probably and like the different way that maybe they're treated and stuff. So also I can't, just to be brutally honest, I've never been considered overweight. I technically have never been overweight. So I've never like had I've been heavier and more puffy and stuff, but I still am like considered not overweight my whole life. So I can't, like, I'm probably not the person to give advice, but it's just, let me think about just my retard brain. Let me just think. Because truly, okay. Um, okay, what's coming up for me is, or yeah, you want to be confident in yourself. It's not happening. Okay. Okay, let me think. It's like, are you happy? Are you happy with, I just feel like, yeah, both things can be true. Like, say you want to lose weight, say you want to lose some extra weight, but then, like, how, like, I don't know. Or if you don't, then it's like, you gotta, if you're fine to, with how you look and feel, um, then it wouldn't really affect you, I feel. It maybe wouldn't really affect you if you're, but then again, I don't know. It's like our culture is so um a certain way, and with like people who are heavier and like treating them different, or the judgment, the constant thing. So it's like, as much as like someone accepts that within themselves, you still having to deal um yeah, I'm like, I'm controversial. Okay, I don't know, it's a sensitive thing, but it's like, are you truly happy with your body? And if there's things you can change, like healthily, because you maybe would feel better or something, it's like, is that something you're kind of wanting and desiring? And then you're kind of caught between, you're kind of feeling comfortable, you're trying to just make yourself be confident with, is it something though that you can change for, and like, for reasons of just like your own, because you want it, that's the thing, with the, like, changing your body or whatever. It's like, it's gotta be for you. It's like, to me, the unhealthy fucking thing, the most unhealthy, like, it's like when you're doing it because of other people, for someone else. It's like trying to, and both ways, this like really skinny people that get fucking picked on, they get body shamed for being too thin, and everyone else is like upset, like, yeah, say they're actually healthy, it's like not affecting their health, they don't need to gain weight, but everyone is like giving such a hard time. There's people, then they gain weight for the other people to shut the fuck up, to stop bothering that, but it's like, to be accepted, right? External approval. So it's like, are you feeling the need, are you feeling comfortable because, let's say, the external approval, or is there a component within your own self that you feel, it is something that you're like wanting to change or something with it, like you'd feel better. Yeah, I'm scared to look at the, yeah, we're fine. Um, based on your personality, you must have a decent relationship with your father. Yeah, we're chill now, but he's like a normal, and I don't know, I still just like, I got a different brain, and then I've just healed a lot of my stuff. But I do feel um like not my dad's fault, but like it's he just didn't understand me and being sensitive too, especially, and I just feel like he was kind of emotionally unavailable, or like it's just not his thing as much with the emotions, but a lot has shifted recently, and he understands that, like I started unmasking and being more me. But I did, yeah, I have had a lot of issues though with men, relationships with men. I have had major issues with that, and I did feel, yeah, it's, I want to talk about it, but then it's hard. It's always hard with the parent thing because um you feel like you're criticizing them, and but then that's like different than, it's like everyone's human and everyone's fucking doing this. I don't know people with parents that like didn't have unprocessed trauma and like emotional issues and stuff that they didn't really pass on to their children, and it's just literally in the culture. It's like the culture. But yeah, earlier I was talking about how I fantasize about breaking my arm because I felt I didn't get enough attention. Um, I just feel at a certain age, when I was a kid, that was a thing. Is like I was vibing with my dad as a kid, and we'd go to Rutgers, and I really liked doing the activities and stuff. And then when I got a bit older, the emotional stuff, it was like it wasn't okay anymore. I guess no, earlier on, no, there was always this dynamic though of I couldn't defend myself. I was bottom of the totem pole. I was the baby of the family. And the issues I did have with my dad were like, my sister was being a dick to me, and then I would start to speak up, and he would give me shit, and like it was all about me and my behavior, that like I'm only in control of my you can only control yourself, right? You can't control what other people do, which is true, or like that's kind of what I'm doing now. But as a child, it's like it was double standard behavior. That was the fuckery of it, was this double standards. Like my sister could do no wrong, it seemed. She could like be an asshole. Like it's like what about her emotions? Like so she has to be a dick to me, and I'd merely just be like, I wasn't freaking out. Like she, I don't know if she was like instigating behind the scenes, and it was like she'd get a rise out of me, and then I'd get um in trouble. It was just like I don't care who started it and blah 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 blah. It was just like not fair. It was just not fair. So okay, now we've shifted because my brain, but we were talking about the that person. Oh my god. Um yeah, I'm an open book. I just am, and then I realize there's just always this thing still in my head too of like, "Oh, should I share this? Should I not?" And but my whole shtick is to like share my experience and things, and it's no one's like, I just really feel very protective over my family because like I never want people to view my family or anyone like as like them as a person, like as I just always worry of people seeing people as bad, like oh they're bad people in any way, like has not, that's not a thing. It's like not a thing for me. It's like um I feel though people treated me, I deserved different treatment, but then it's like they didn't know any better, or like they couldn't have their traumas, like the way they maybe grew up, say, or um their emotional capacity, or it was just like dysfunction. Like yeah, my parents had a toxic relationship. um so it's just what happens, and it's like it's I'm thankful for my experience because I learned so much, and like I was just a cool retard the whole time, and people don't understand us. And also like, excuse me, it's interesting things because I feel like my mom is similar to me, but then my dad is different, like with the neurotypes. And then it's just interesting to analyze and everything and understand, and like I'm on the other side of it, so it's very chill. And I'm thankful for my experiences because dude, like nothing really bothers me. Besides, yeah, I get shit gets stuck in my head, and I have like the retardness. I have like the neurodivergence, like this morning I had to recover, like I just like won't sleep properly a lot of the time because I don't know, I'm playing things in my head or thinking things, but nothing really. I'm okay to be bothered by things. I'm okay to be bothered. So I'm the same. I was always just highly sensitive. I was always a certain way, but then the emotional trauma, if you will, dude, like it just prepared me to not like we're really. I talked about this yesterday. Like there's not many fuckulars that are being given. There's not many fucks being given because of what I went through, because I just like I only had me, and then I hated me, and then it was like no one could out hate my own self too. Like at that point, that era too, it was like you can't even, because like I already hate myself. Now I don't even hate myself. But sometimes I just gotta say it. It like makes me feel like okay, when I do when I feel the cringe or the vulnerability, like it actually helps me to just like I don't know if it's like a stim or what. I'll just be like, I hate myself. Like I do. I started recently actually doing some negative self talk. This is very controversial, guys. Um, because I don't identify with that. Like I don't. I'm not really in anything. Like we talked earlier about how I just steal other people's personalities. Like I'm not. I don't. I've overcome the whole thing in a way. Like I've integrated my ego so insanely. I feel that it's like if someone's like you're the, or like I. It's just yeah. So say I was gonna do like the quote negative self talk. It was like oh I'm a fucking idiot. I'm an idiot. Like it actually. I can't be that because it makes no sense. Like I, of course I'm not, and it's just these silly, it's just these words. Like I don't attach to the things in the words. And if things trigger me really intensely, like first of all I'm human, and then second of all, if someone does something in the chat or someone triggers me, like it just brings to the surface this thing already inside myself that I don't accept or like, or I may be pushing something away. It could be a shadow side thing, and then it's like, okay, is this something I want to work on within myself? It's just about feeling the feelings. It's literally like actually just like being a vessel of feeling instead of having this persona and full on identity and attachment to external fucking things. That's all it is. Okay. Are you guys following along? Are the retards following along? Okay. Oh dear. My mom is dying of cancer. This is very tragic. I am very sorry. I don't know how to help. Are you okay? Um, I have really let's catch up. Yes. Okay. Oh my god, this might be insensitive. Like this is just I'm trying to just be myself. Okay, the person who said their mother is dying of cancer. Okay. I guess this what keeps popping up in my head is like obviously how do you cope with something like that say or like something that's popping in my head is like are you still able to like why I don't even want to say it. Oh my god, this is something about like having fun. Obviously that's horrible. Like when something like that's happening, I guess it's like you gotta or don't like fucking listen to me, but it's like it's just make I'm it's bringing something with it up within me of like it's making me think of like when I was going through certain things or stuff that's going on right with family, and then there can be like a guilt even too to like wow that's actively occurring to like still have fun at times, like separate to, like, it's, there's this whole thing with the culture that like you also have to completely maybe act a certain way. And this, I don't know if that's going on for this person. This is just me thinking with my own shit. Um, it's like, yeah, that's such a fucking heavy thing. And it's like, if you're, uh, and then, yeah, there's obviously the grieving and the heavy in the process. But it's so much to carry. It's so much to carry at once. And it's like, if there's any way, if it's like, you can't, you gotta just like try to also lessen it. I feel with like the opposite at times, even if it feels so wrong, even if it feels like so wrong to just like put on a goofy song or your favorite song and then just like dance, cry dance, just kind of like cry dance. Um, don't listen to me though. It's really hard to talk. It's really hard to say anything because I feel if I say like, oh, you just gotta this, you gotta do that, like it's not literal at all. Like I never want to tell people what to do. I never want to tell people what to do. And no, they weren't even looking for advice. I'm having a hard time just being me because I don't want it to be taken the wrong way. But it's when I've been going through certain shit too, it's so fucking heavy. What has really helped me was like, there were times where I needed shitty food. I needed shitty food. I needed to shove my face with shitty food. Like there's times where it got really, really out of balance where, well, it's like I lived just in a state of that and I didn't like regulate any other way. And then there's times where I'm like so thankful for Little Caesars pizza, and shoving, like I stopped seeing things as like good and bad too. And it's like it's gotten me through. And that's such a thing actually, because it was something that I ate as a kid, the pizza. And then interestingly, I had a lot of problems with the food at a certain age in that, and I feel it kind of coincided with like shame about it, a lot of shame that I was doing it. And then that like made it worse. It like, because I think my human me didn't like, it knew I'm not bad for this, so I'm not a bad person. And then it's like you want the thing and you keep trying to suppress it, you keep like not letting yourself have it. And it's like when you actually just let yourself do quote bad things, like eat the quote bad foods or like do the thing you're not supposed to do, um then I don't know, I just find it really healing. I find it really healing. um I don't know if they're still here. Oh god. Yeah, sometimes it's not about what's healthy, just about getting food in your body. Yeah, that too. um I yeah, I'm how do I describe what I'm doing? It's I feel like we do live too in this more like a purity culture in a way where it's like this other extreme of like we're trying to be good girls and boys all the fucking time. We're trying to be good girls and boys. And then so yeah, it's an ick. And I was very much in that. um I just don't really try too hard anymore. I don't the trying to do the right thing. Ew, stop. I feel like if you don't have to try. You'll just like do what's in balance. I feel if you're just like kind of grounded in yourself and you're centered, um, there's not much like trying and efforting, and it's just we're always trying so hard. We're trying so hard. We're constipated. We're so constipated. Um, it's just being human again. It's just being human. It's like this was trying to be good. I can't stand now, especially the influencer culture and the like, um oh, this is the foods you should be eating and this is the thing you should be doing now and then you should be doing this and then you should be doing that, and then it's like Oh, that's so exhausting. It's so exhausting. And then it's interesting because with I don't even like to say the word spirituality, like ugh, it's been hijacked by these freaking noobs in the new age cult. Um but say conscious, just being more self-aware, whatever, the whole spiritual awakening thing, um that gets conflated with you gotta be like kind of a perfect person. You gotta be doing all the right things. It's just another ick fucking what is it? It's still like living in hierarchy in a way. It's like this because also it's like for social approval, or it's like um that's not what it's about. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. It turns into this like other extreme, the purity culture, or um I don't know. It's like you fucking, what do you call it? I think of the monks and they just like they live like the pure life. They're so pure and they don't talk. And they like, okay, I like to go into my little cave and not talk, but then do they just dedicate their life to, it's like that's peace, or that's the way to be. And it's like, no. Um I I'm at peace now being a bad, being a not good girl, not on my best behavior. It's a scam. I feel like it's such a scam. Honestly, I don't know. I've been on all these journeys, and the better I tried to be, or the like nice is a scam. That's what it is, guys. Nice is a scam. Okay, that's what it is. We're getting hyped today. I had my matcha. We're getting hyped. No shower. No shower. Um. Yeah, people think I'm on drugs. I don't know. A lot of people seem to think that a lot of just people doing live streams are on drugs. I did some research the other day, and it was like, oh, it's not even just me. People just like, oh, don't do drugs, stop drugs. Because you guys are too normal. The people that think I'm on drugs, like, yeah, you're too normal. You're doing normal standards, and you cringe. You cringe. Um, it's really weird. Okay, it's just I was talking about this the other day with my friend about the alcohol culture too, and honestly how the alcohol stuff is very kind of normalized. It's just that's so embedded in our culture. I don't got any problem with it because I go to the places with the drunkies to feel normal and okay, so I'm fine. I go there sober, but there is such a it seems like it's so part of work culture and stuff to be um going like partying too, and then it's like because that's the appropriate time, that's where it's like appropriate to be a little bit unhinged because you're the alcohol makes it okay to be unhinged. And so that's a whole thing where there's just all this properness to the behavior and how you're allowed to act and be depending on the environment and the circumstance. And um a lot of people that a lot of people that self-medicate with substances and drugs. Okay, this is what I said. This is what I said the other day to my friend. It's so sad, okay, because I feel like it's the autistics. It's like the autistics that they don't know they're autistic too, and then they can't fucking cope, or they're masking, and it's like when you are just being openly you or say autistic and being sensitive to stuff, or just being fucking nervous around people, or struggle it's trying to do the normal talk, the neurotypical speak, and the stupid shit, and the like act normal. It's like we can be like so nervous in that, and then we'll hide that out of shame and out of fucking criticism, and it's like, oh, um it's like you're not supposed to act that way, that's wrong. And then that's why I feel a lot of people, they self-medicate to like maybe be not have their mask, or be able to act quote normal, right? Or it can make them feel quote normal, or that they can just put them at ease. Um, and then it's almost like that's more accepted, that the behavior. It's almost like, isn't there idiots that will be so just poopy and they'll be like preferring when people are doing the drugs, even like their behavior. It's just like, it's a lot about the outward behavior and how people are acting. And so it's like, um it's a lot of the fucking people doing the drugs don't even look like they're on drugs. Okay, a lot of people self-medicating, like they might be doing it to be accepted, to be able to act quote like proper and normal, and then and then they're getting such positive feedback from doing that, and there's like no problem. And then say they didn't do the drugs and they stopped, and then they just were fully unmasked. Cool retard like me. And then they went full autistic and they like completely unmasked. Then there's a problem, and like, do you guys like? I'm trying to. It's really hard to just explain this dynamic and concept. But does anyone, is there any cool loser retards in the chat that know what I'm talking about? Maybe not today. Maybe it's my opinion. I actually enjoy being nice when out in public, but not just for the sake of doing it. If you're disrespectful to me, you'll know it. Yeah, so there's a difference between in my opinion, there's a difference between nice and kind. Nice and kind. So when I'm saying nice is a scam, I'm not talking about being respectful, I guess. Or yeah, respect. Niceness versus respect / kindness. I feel like the people pleasing and all that's what's nice. Not saying the truth. I'm not just gonna go walk up to a person and blurt something out that I see or think that's rude. That's just unnecessary. I don't know. But if you're just saying, it's real. I can't like do it anymore. I'm done being nice and lying, being nice. Like lying, if someone asks me truly, it's like so hard to fake now too. I don't know. It's like if someone was like, do I look fat in this dress or something like that? If they do, it's not like, it doesn't bother me. It's not mean. It's maybe like not what they think it is to them, but I don't want to pretend like, to me, I'm feeding into this like external thing going on with them too, where they're seeking this like external approval. And then it's like, I just want to be honest, but I don't even want to be asked that, I guess. Like, what if they're gonna ask me that, I'm just gonna say no comment too. And it's like the rudest thing to do. Like, I can't, and I don't want to put on like, oh no, like, it corrupts my retard brain. It's just this like, I don't know. It's like I can't just say what I am actually thinking, and what I actually think is not, to them it's insulting, but it's like I don't see people that way. I don't see their worth at all through their physical appearance, like at all. I don't see their worth. Like the beauty thing too, like the most beautiful, like people are so beautiful. I have always hated the word ugly. I can't stand the word ugly. Like it doesn't register to me. There's a difference between like what people say is like beautiful to me would be, there's like attractiveness, or like, yeah, someone's perceived as like conventionally attractive, say in this society because of certain characteristics, whatever. But it all fucking changes, dude. It all changes. Like, was it the Renaissance? Like the women who were too skinny, like they weren't considered attractive back in the day. Or like you needed a little bit of a belly. I don't know. What are we doing? I don't fucking like. We're not giving fucks. So remember, we're not. Remember, Alyssa, we're not giving fucks. So we speak our mind, and if people, yeah, no one needs to get it. Like, what am I flailing about? What am I flailing about? No one needs to get it. Everyone can think I'm on drugs. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. I don't need. I'm doing nothing wrong. It's still. It always comes down to like I'm doing something like wrong, and then even and causing harm or something. Like that's what it is for me. It's not anymore even like my feelings being hurt. Of course people think I'm on drugs, right? Um or whatever it is they think. It's like this. It's yeah, we're so fucking conditioned though. We're so conditioned to be on our best behavior, and these just being human is like can be fucking perceived and considered as like you're causing harm, and especially the fucking woke culture. And it's just contributing to the problem. I feel it's contributing to like people never finding their center, and it's like everyone's got to be on eggshells around everyone because you're gonna like um harm them so much by just saying the truth or something. But and I was that way too. Like I was so extremely sensitive and like um but I was aware of that, like I was getting triggered or having this thing come up within me based on something they said, but it wasn't necessarily like they were trying to hurt me either or at all, or like, I don't know. It's just I'm so over Earth. I'm so over Earth, guys. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over this culture. I'm so over it. It's annoying. It's annoying. I might just like need to be in my cave. Haha, who cares if you do drugs? That too. Um, you missed the first part where I said, okay, I missed it and I don't know how to find it. I made like $1,000 drinking on stream last night. I'm a bad person. Everyone in my family hates me and they would rather see me dead. I don't believe in bad people. I don't think there's any bad people. Even the people that did these very, very, very bad things. I don't believe in like evil people. It's just it's trauma, it's brains, whatever. So um but you're entitled to think how you feel about yourself. But yeah, I don't believe in bad people. Um I don't know I don't know what to do anymore too. I don't know. It's like yeah, I feel like I want to like emotionally support this person. They will figure it out too though. They will figure it out like um and the family shit is poopy. And that's where it's like it doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't matter if family or not. Sometimes you gotta get the fuck away from the toxics. You gotta realize it's great. I feel it's great that what's their name? What's the username? Glass 3y3. Realizing your family is poopy is um is where it's at. Like if it's not vibing, if you're not feeling good, cuz that helped me so much. Like I I did no contact, and I had to, yeah, it's like I needed my space to I just could not become my own person when I had never individuated from my family. And then that it was the hardest thing though. It was the hardest thing to do no contact because I was so worried about how they felt about what I felt about them. I was so enmeshed. Cause yeah, it like hurts their feelings. But I had lived my life for other people. And then when I'm centered and grounded in myself, I like, yeah, I do have relationships with my family now. And but I gotta have boundaries and things, and then I don't know. It's like I might have to disappear too again, or sometimes. Yeah, it's like the poopy thing. The poopy thing in the culture is also, it is the family shit too, and that you just forced, or social, not forced, obviously, like socially pressured to, you gotta be close. It can be so hard to get away when you're a child too. Um, and then also when you feel so emotionally responsible for your parents, like if you were the if you were emotionally regulating them by contorting your own self and like um being unhappy, I don't know, to make them more happy, like not being you, just trying to get that love, trying to get that attention. So it's like you're not gonna trigger them. So it's like I'm not gonna be me. Um, where was this going? Family. Oh, to abandon your family emotionally. Like, yeah, the culture is just annoying that it's coming out now. It's evolving and people are speaking out about it. They're speaking out about their experience, but that's what's caused all the problems. This is caused all the problems because I feel like our parents, like always the generations above, it's like they were never able to like criticize their own parents. It was just they skipped over, like both are true. Both things are true. It's like I do love my parents and then they did the best they could, and then like I'm feeling so different now that I have individuated from them, but I needed to like hate them a bit. I needed to fucking be mad as fuck, dude. I had to give zero fucks for a sec about their feelings. Like when you can never have any space for your own feelings, if like you try to feel a feeling towards your parents annoying you or like not giving you attention as a child, like if every moment you try to feel that and be upset at them, and then every fucking time it's like, oh, they hurt me, but they were hurt too, or they had their own, or they did the best they could, or like, but I was annoying to though, and it's like oh my god, that's what it is though. That's what in the culture when people start talking about stuff, depends, the cool people that just like let them get it out. And I probably, no, I don't know what I did. I probably didn't emotionally support people well myself when I was like in it. Um, when someone can just flail out though, like it's so annoying to get corrected too. If you start talking about it, a lot of times the other person, like they try to quote make you feel better, but it doesn't work at all. It makes you feel so much worse. They're just like, oh, but they, um, or maybe you guys can come together, or oh, have you talked about this with them and that, and it's like, yeah, the problem would be that you can't fucking talk to them, you can't talk about your feelings. And yeah, people don't know how to actually just allow someone to have their feelings, and they try to just make it better, or it's like, oh, but they try to like just they speak highly of the parent still, kind of, or like, oh, but they do this though, or they do that, like it's brainwashing. Because sometimes your parents, it's like that, sometimes it's, you have to realize too that when you're a child you idolize your parents because you have to, for like emotional survival and physical survival, all the survivals you have to, like they're fucking god in a way, kind of like you revolve around, they can't be flawed, kind of, or they can't have serious issues, or they can't be lacking in needs to give to you, or emotional, it's like you have to just get it. It's like really hard. I wish I could have been like, I wish I could have just lone wolfed it from the fucking get-go, really. But then it's like, no, you're a developing human, you have to develop into that solid um independence. Like you're so codependent, humans, we're exceptionally codependent because other animals, they're like fine in however long, months sometimes, they're on their own. They're gone. It's like, bye. Um, it doesn't take them long to like mature and develop into their own independent thing, but we have like 18 years of codependence with our parents to become independent. And then I'm actually thinking, okay, I think the school system is poopy. And then especially it's so unsafe. I feel it's so emotionally unsafe to be forced into being around undeveloped peers, ego everywhere, ego insane, and the hierarchy, the social hierarchy that happens in high school or elementary school too, or all the schoolings. It's fucking Lord of the Flies. It's Lord of the Flies. And you're forced to just like be in that, and you have no solid grounding, and then they wonder why the kids do the drugs or do the things or the influence and the peer pressure. And it's like you're forcing them in a fucking building with hundreds of freaking little rats just like festering off each other's, I don't know, egos and whatever the hell happens. So I'm for homeschooling or a minimal, like, let the kids interact with each other, but like they're being raised by their peers. They're there all day. They're there 8 hours. They're like spending way more time just around other egoic teenagers. And they're not with their parents or family or having that, like, it's just, Earth sucks and we're doing the tangents. They're actually constantly raising us through life. But how can they be around if they're also working, and then you gotta do homeworks. You gotta do homeworks as soon as you get home from school. You got more work to do. It just never ends. Then you're doing homework. When are you hanging out with your family in high school? And yeah, teenagers usually push their parents away. And well, in high school, that's like a natural thing. Yeah, they're trying to develop, but having to be, yeah, it's 40 hours a week. The school, it's just preparing everyone for the slave life. It's preparing everyone for the slaving away for the 1% life. It's the same fucking schedule. It's not 9 to 5, but it's 8 to 4. I don't know why it was 9 to 5. Wasn't it, hasn't it always been 8 to 4? I guess high school was 8 to 3. Or no, we did like 8:30 to 3:05 or something. It's a lot of hours every day, all the time. And I guess you do have adults there. You got a teacher, but you're just surrounded by kids, and I couldn't. It was very scary. It was extremely unsafe. It was extremely unsafe because it's just when you're a cool retard like me, and you're not a cringe normal, and you're nervous and um, a nightmare for a retard, a nightmare, like social, everything social. I remember I would fantasize about eating my lunch in the bathroom stall alone. I wanted to do that. There's a scene in Mean Girls. I got that idea from the movie Mean Girls when Lindsay Lohan, it's like she doesn't want to be in the stall alone. I wanted to be in the stall alone, but it just was not going to work with my food. It is kind of gross. I wanted to just be alone, but it was, I don't know, I wasn't strong enough then, I guess. Understandably, like I wasn't okay completely ostracizing myself and just like, dude, but I would have been so fucking cool. Oh my god, I could have been so cool. I could have been so cool to eat alone every time and not care. I did have some cool friends, and then we would eat outside a lot of the time. Like I had to get out of the stuffy building. Like yeah, I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have known the blushing phobia was alive and well, and that took center stage of my anxieties. It was just like, don't blush, don't blush, don't blush. Like, don't be perceived, don't be. I was flailing. I wasn't flailing. I wasn't stimming. I was like, had so much energy in my body and so much shame and so much embarrassment and so much CPTSD that anytime anyone said anything, I would just, my focus be like, don't blush, don't be weird. Like, it's just because I am a cool nervous freak, and I had a really red face and a blushy face. Like, I just, sensitive nervous system, especially at that time. It was like triggered by everything. And it was, I didn't realize that it was just a nervous system thing that I would flush too. And it's like everyone makes it about other things, and then you're perceived a certain way, and I was perceived as like, I don't know, people just like use it to dominate you. And then they make you even more uncomfortable, and they get everyone to fucking look at you and focus on you and how red your face is. And I just like, it was too much when that happened one time really intensely for me. So, and it would happen, but not often, like some comments and that. And it's, I was always just like trying to not get humiliated. So, yeah, I didn't even realize upon that, all the lights and the echoey and the sounds, like now that I think about it, I was, yeah, I would have been my whole life. I've been sensitive to those things, but I just wasn't, it wasn't a thing. It wasn't a fucking thing. It was like, no, I remember like hating the overhead lights, and I liked the natural light in the classroom because they were trying to actually save electricity. And then I was just like, oh, I like it darker, or at least like the window light and not like the stupid bright fluorescent lights. But like, I didn't know I was sensitive to it. I didn't know. I just would attribute, um I would gaslight myself a lot too. It was like entitlement. It was like, I there wasn't anything, there wasn't a reason why I shouldn't be able to tolerate it. It was just like, yeah, everything, it was this, it would have been this like indulgence, or just like, I prefer it, but but it was affecting me. It was affecting me, but it was just like, oh, I guess I don't like them. I don't like the lights on. I want it dark, but I never really allowed myself to be affected, because the way I was raised, it was like there was nothing. It was like I was just told like, no, and I'm just too sensitive, and it's not something actually happening, I guess. I just wasn't allowed to even be tired. It was just like, what do you have to be tired for? Why are you tired? It just, the elders, and then I would just fix the tiredness, and then it just became a trauma response, and I didn't even know. I won't know I'm tired, or I can run off like I'm just used to being tired, and then I'm just still functioning. But now I'm letting myself, because it's, yeah, you get burnt out after so many years, and then letting myself hard out and not even have to talk, or being able to just disappear from my phone and not have to answer the texts. Shower time. No, we're not showering, guys. Blushing phobia. Yeah, should we get into the more into the blushing phobia? Yeah, it's not even a thing. I forget about it now. It's actually crazy. How much of it was that I wasn't stimming, and I was like completely trapped in the energy in the body that was like insane levels of just energy, right? That wasn't getting out. It's gonna get out somewhere. And it's like interesting, yeah, since the stemming and stuff, I haven't, it's also like I don't really care about the blushing. It can come up. It can come up when I'm talking to an acquaintance and stuff. Like, I get a bit of uh the stress of it is like it's a normal cool thing for me. Now that I accept it, it's so much different because it's so cool, dude. Like I need to make my face go red because it's like not red right now and I feel really uncool. Um it's like strangers, it's like I um I think I'm okay though. Like if someone pointed attention to it now, um I'm honestly just gonna say I'm a cool retard or it's a retard thing that I do. I don't know if they're actually just like trying to be caring and they're concerned. I'll be like, oh yeah, it's just my nervous system. Um, it's normal for me to be nervous even all the time. Or it's just like this it was this disruption. I talked about this before actually, did I? Maybe I was saying it to a friend. Obviously I've said a lot of these things like over and I'm gonna keep looping for the whole rest of my life. 'Cause I'm a cool retard. The blushing, why the phobia of it got very extreme. And then also the shame to the point that I self-harmed because of it. Like when I was like being, yeah, I couldn't cope like having blushed so much and it became this thing to control and not do because I was so ashamed. And it was all because there was the perception of it too. And then it also just me being kind of awkward or something. Like I felt like I was making people really uncomfortable. Like the annoying thing is when like other people won't just ignore it, I guess. Um or it's like a big deal to them or a big thing. I don't know. It's like I'm a circus freak, guys. It's like I'm a freak show. And the stupidest thing was when I fed into like it felt like I couldn't do shit because of it. Like people would just focus on it. And they're just like, oh, your face is red. Like I was trying to do a fun thing in class one time and like I was trying to just push through and be like, I'm still just gonna do my things. It's gonna make me blush. Because I would anything I did to just like even be noticed in any way or to just be real me would make me ferociously blush sometimes a lot of the time it was anything unmasked or it was anything just like of existing of like people knowing my existence literally I was blushing so I still wanted to have fun though or it's like I'm just gonna do my things and try, just ignore it or I don't know so something happened in class and then I wanted to just do like a slow clap and I don't know I might have also stood up I don't know. I was doing a comedic thing, and then yeah, I just was trying to ignore. I don't know if I even tuned into it at this point. It was so fucking annoying because I obsessed about it so insanely, and it was annoying when then other people just that's what they would notice and talk about. So I just remember like these girls in high school is sitting near me, and I was just like trying to do like slow clap. No, and they didn't. There was nothing about. It was just like, oh, your face is red, and it was like the other one was like yeah, your face is really red. It was like I couldn't, nothing got past it. It's like that's all that mattered was my face was red. And it was like, come on, guys, slow clap. Why are we not doing slow clap? No, now it's just so stupid. It's so stupid. Do you still blush if he is really him? What does it mean? What does it mean? And then what's very interesting, you know how they say, um, you're thinking about yourself so much more than other people are thinking and they're not even gonna notice. You know when people say that? Well, um my worst fears came true. I probably had like tried to tune into that too. I was like, no one's even like I'm the one obsessing about my red face. No one really even cares. And then this one fucking time was the weirdest thing, guys. And the guy, maybe this guy was like maybe he was a retard and he just it often did seem like when people pointed out like they had their own issues with it or something or like they were just trying to get the attention off them maybe or like he tarred it out hard though because he gave me a full play-by-play of what was going on with my face so I didn't know this guy I had just met this guy I was at this restaurant with a friend like she was also we would play open mic at this restaurant and then maybe we were just going there for dinner this time and then she had some guy friends she brought a couple dudes and then we're all just like at the table and then the owner came out and maybe took our orders or said hi and I had known him just had from playing music. And then again, my face would just like always blush, just interacting with anyone that, and, but specifically, like, I was not even necessarily noticing it myself this time, or just kind of ignoring it, or like, there were times where I was like so uncomfortable and like trying to hide it so hard and like being, but yeah, I was just always nervous though, but I was like keeping it together. I was keeping it together cringily. Now I keep it apart. Like, I wish I would have just like had a panic attack in front of everyone and not tried to be normal, but I wasn't as cool back then. So anyways, I thought, yeah, I was just keeping it together. But this guy, I guess, have been watching my face because, so the owner came, whatever, and then there was a little social interaction that, and then he left, and then this guy just turns to me and was just like, "Oh, I noticed, yeah, when the owner had come up, um, and then you were talking to him, and then he said this or something, or yeah, I don't know, I can't remember, but he like it was a full play by play. He was like, and then your face went red at this point, and then da 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 blah blah. Like he just fucking said that. He info dumped like he was, and so at the time I was so caught off guard too, and just I had shame so much about the blushing. I cared so much about it, so I didn't even just know what to say. I just froze. I was just like, I just didn't say anything, and it was just like, I just like laughed it off or something. I just said nothing. I wish though, I wish, dude, because I was so, it was always about like that I'm being weird and I'm fucking such a weird. I could have easily, I could have been like, why are you watching my face and analyzing and like making note? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you that you care so much about what my face is doing and then feel the need to tell me? But to this day, I won't even do that because it's kind of a cool retard thing. Like, um, I've done, I've done cringe things that aren't exactly that, but, I was horrified because the other day I read an old journal and I had forgot, uh, all right, it reminded me of, I was like dating this guy and then it was feeling off and then like, I didn't know it was a retard, so I was just masking or feeling weird. Like I would just like go monotone and zombie kind of or feel, but I didn't know. I was trying to like figure out what the fuck was going on. And but then I did notice too. I just noticed that like it kind of was like all about him in a way. And I was just like feeling, I was not vibing. But then I don't know why, because I'm a retard. I like info dumped this. I like sent him all these. Oh my god! So it's no, it's not. It's the coolest thing ever, guys. Um, what was this app? Not Snapchat, or was it Snapchat? It might have been something similar, and it's like you could just send video clips, and oh my fuck, there was so many. Ew. Okay, no, cool, 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 cool. I'm cool. Um, or yeah, I'm ew, and it's okay. It's cool being ew. So I just was like breaking down, yeah, what he just, I noticed that you sort of said this, or maybe it was like, oh, I was trying to like say something about me, but then you just sort of made about you. I don't know exactly how I phrased it. Holy shit though, holy shit. And thank God this male human ghosted me after that, and it's like yeah, he protected himself. He protected himself from this retard. So yeah, that guy giving me a whole analyzation play by play about my face. Like obviously I took it so negative too in a way, or just this like, what if he was just like not doing it in a, what if it was purely just kind of an observational thing? But then obviously it gave off this impression that like I was being weird or doing something wrong, or the, like I don't know, it's like what are you supposed to even say to that, right? But I wish, yeah, I could have, it would have been interesting if I asked him what was so interesting about my cool red face that you felt the need to heavily analyze it and then tell me your notes, like what, why are you so fascinated, or like what's going on with you, right? Yeah, I wish I would have, because that could have just been a fun combo. Like now if it happened again, yeah, I wouldn't, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. But at the time, I was not okay. And then I did a really cool thing. I did a really cool cringe thing, and I made a Facebook post. I think just like no context. I don't know. I just like ranted a bit on Facebook about. I was upset that that happened. I was just like, what did I say? I don't know. I don't remember. Uh, but it was just like when people do this, da da da, and then yeah, it probably didn't really make any sense. I just one guy commented on it and was just like, "What?" or "Huh?" Like they didn't know what I was even talking about. That tracks. Yeah, or he thought you were attractive and being mean is his way of hitting on you. Guys do that. Yeah, it did see he did give off at the time. The vibe I got was not a cool vibe. It was just this like truly how I felt at the time. Um, it was just a way to kind of be dominant in a way of just yeah, it's just like it's weird. So it's a weird thing. Because I didn't even know him too. Like when I did my cringe thing with I was dating the guy and I was trying to like communicate or like how I felt. And with the like I actually knew the guy like I literally just met this person too. So it's like so it's so weird, right? I just felt like a specimen. I felt like a specimen, and that's where it's like an ick thing. It's like you are just treating me like a specimen, or like, what is the point? What is the point of that other than to make me feel uncomfortable in some way, right? And it's almost like he's seen he could have been seen if I care what he thinks of me too, or something. It's like stuff said like that. It's like a weird icky thing. It's just like it causes you to just like flail a bit, or yeah, you get a bit insecure, and it's ick when people do that and they kind of just speak to your behavior and what you're doing, and then yeah, if there's nothing it's like yeah, totally, if it's a completely non eventful thing or whatever, yeah, why the need to speak, or it's just like pointing out something. It's almost like he could sniff my insecurity about it too. It's like he could just like he knew, guys. Yeah, it was like it was just crazy though, because it just came true. When people would say no one's even thinking about you as much as you're thinking about your own self, or everyone's worried about their own selves. They're not going to be like noticing. No, he noticed everything. He noticed every little moment. It seemed um, that my face went a little bit red. Cool red. So I actually have red face paint. I got red face paint, and I want to do public things with red face and just say nothing. I was gonna start on the lives and just do that. Just gaslight everyone when they're like, "Why is your face red? What?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? What red? Does my face look red?" You know, full red face paint. I want to start with that. Are we getting paid for the therapy session, or why is this a therapy session to you? Like, I'm not even listening to you guys. I'm just fucking um please guys, let's be civil. Or not. My chats are just my lives are the Wild West out here, so it's hard to I'm not seeking to not get I'm kind of seeking to get offended and to further integrate my ego. But I don't know what they were speaking to that was not civil. Masking, oh, just be yourself. What the fuck? Yeah, they don't get it. They might be a normal. But yeah, it's I understand they're like, just be yourself, and don't give a fuck, just be yourself. But then it's like, um, they just don't understand the whole. Yeah, it's just interesting. It's just interesting when um because there's kind of like a disconnect of understanding. It's like, okay, when I was myself, like I got fucked up, and then it's also your nervous system. It is such a nervous system thing, and like it doesn't let you. It's so distressing to unmask. It isn't easy. It's like literally getting very dysregulated, panic attacking sometimes in a way, and then or vulnerability hangover to the max, and then you just process that and you just like you work through it and you do it. But it's like, yeah, I feel like the people, they have no idea, have no clue, they don't even know what I'm talking about when they're like, what the fuck, just be yourself. It's like, okay, they don't understand the context, and then the trouble I got in when I was myself. And then I don't know what it's, I don't know where we're at. I don't know exactly where we're at. I don't know what's like yeah, I'm trying to not care, or my nervous system is becoming acclimatized to risking like making people uncomfortable or upsetting them and whatever. But it can be hard when my intentions are not at all what the people think, because it can be very much just the opposite. With the autism, it's like the opposite. Like what's respectful for me, which would, it's like direct communication, um and what else? Direct communication, being honest, and all the stuff like that. What's respect to me is will be disrespectful to the normals. And so you just don't know what you're dealing with. You can just get so misperceived, I guess, so easily. But I'm really coming out of my shell. Okay, yeah, yesterday my friend and I, so the other day my friend and I were hanging around. We happened to be outside the Starbucks, and the girl gave us free Starbucks drinks because they were training people. And so it was just like, hey, do you guys want like a free frappuccino? And they had a couple, and so that was really fun. And then the other day we hung out around, we ended up because it's outside of the McDonald's is right across from the Starbucks. So yeah, we usually at the cool loser spot. I had gotten $1 drink, loser pricing at McDonald's, and then it wasn't the girl, it was a guy employee through the window, and then I wanted to go knock on the window and ask if they had mess ups, or just, I don't know, just be weird, just knock and just be like, sup. There was no way I was gonna do that as a first step. But anyways, I just, his window happened to still kind of be open after the last drive-through person. And then I put on my song, the retard anthem, Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. So I was just like, there's a little curb across from his window, and I was just like started doing a little dance. And then I was like, hey guys, got any mess up? He just closed the door. He closed the window on me. He was not having it. He was yeah, he would not interact with me at all. And so he was just no fun. But it was like, okay, it felt a little bit sad because he just wasn't, he didn't want to have any fun. But then I was like, okay. Okay. So stuff like that, I'm trying to desensitize myself from that or pissing people off. I talked about the other live, I talked about I was just playing music on my speaker, and it wasn't even that loud, but this lady was walking in front of us, but she wasn't even that close. But I was saying how cool she was, because she just directly communicated, and she was just like, turn that off, like I don't like that song, wow. And then it's like, yeah, it was fun. It was like, the thing with me is like having affected her even negatively, that she like had to listen to the song for however long it was. But then I didn't even have that reaction at the time, because also to me it wasn't even that loud. I was surprised she could hear that well. She was older, and it was all traffic outside, it was loud. And so and then it's like, it's just, I want to just accommodate my own self. I don't want to be making other people have to tolerate me or being uncomfortable. But then, yeah, they'll just tell me. But they won't. But that's the problem. Is she was such a cool, because she told me, and she just told me no, zero masking of any sort, zero like trying to be nice. I really respected her for that. It was fucking refreshing. And I hate this stupid Canadian culture where they will not tell you to shut up. Just tell me to shut up. If you don't want to tolerate me, or remove your own self from me. That's the thing. It's like the boundaries. It's controlling. It's controlling. I don't really like that word. It's your own behavior. Boundaries are about what you do. It's about but they won't. They'll just stand there and keep listening to me and tolerating me with, like, I can't. It's really hard to manage. It's really hard because my normal, just be yourself. Like, let's get back to the comment. Be so boo. Okay, I will maybe, if I'm really just being me, I might info dump. On a person, and then I will get blamed that I did that to them, and it's like my fault, and it's like stupid here with the Canadian culture that everyone being nice and polite. It's like, cut me the fuck off. You gotta end it. Like, just cut me off. I hate managing that. Like, I don't know. I'm hanging out with. I got like one friend, it seems, where, but he still hasn't like told me when, or he will shift it. He will just like say something, maybe when I'm talking, or but I'm still trying to. I'm like, I can transition. I don't need to keep on this, but he's often is like interested in the rambles, I guess, or it's interesting to him. And then other people, my aunt, however long ago, I was like, okay, I will stop talking now, though. I guess I've been talking for a long time. And she's like, no, it's really interesting. And so it's weird. That's a weird reaction. It's like, it's just really just, people will not, I don't, yeah, that it's like, it's fucking, I'm very valid for being uncomfortable just by myself, okay? Because it feels gross. It feels really, I hate, like, they will, like, it's like they force me to read cues. I have to like read their mind, basically, or I'm supposed to filter it through what's neurotypically acceptable and normal, but like my normal is different than theirs. And then it's like, okay, I guess this amount of time to talk would maybe be an acceptable amount of time. That it's just, do people fucking understand that part of it? No, they're so annoying. Someone's vibing. We got a cool. You're a great streamer. Appreciate all your effort. Please don't shut up. Content is content. I had my whole leg amputated. Fuck. Oh my god, dude. That's dramatic. Alopecia. Shit. Do you at least not have to shower though? I'm sorry if that's insensitive, but like, the silver lining, okay, so you don't have to shower, you don't have to do gross, disgusting showers if you don't have hair, okay? Okay, bye guys, Alyssa. Try to catch next time, have a good night, bye, yeah. You don't have to try to catch anything, no one has to be here, no one has to do anything, like, I'm surprised people tolerate me, and I'm fine to be non-tolerated. It's actually, I was talking about this the other day. It's uncomfortable when people start to like me, because I guess then I don't want to let them down in a way. It's like I got something. There's it's fine. It's fine if people then dislike me again, so that's fine. But it's like I don't want to upset people. Yeah, I need to just like be okay upsetting people is if we'll find the cools, we'll find the cool retards, we'll find the cool loser retards if I try to just remain to really be myself and risk really upsetting people or saying something very insensitive or offensive. I just don't know. I don't know where the line is. Like I joke and that and then um it's just a risk. It's a risk. It could go south, right? It could go south. Um I think I might transition. I'm thinking, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna shower. I might work my way up. Still working my way up. So I think I might do the shower. I think it's a good time to get it done. And I gotta pee. So it's a good time to end it. Okay, bye. Bye, cool losers. Love you. Bye.